Well, hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I know I always start it the same way by saying, hello, my name is David. I go by Rev here on YouTube. I'm a full-time pastor and a fun-time reseller, and today is Monday, and me and my beautiful, crazy, but awesome bride, NikkiT, we're gonna have a great time today. Today is Monday. Usually on Monday, we have a bunch of orders to pack, and this Monday is no different. We've got 50 plus items. We have $1,000+ going out the door, and we're excited about that. But we're going to have a discussion today. NikkiT has not been briefed on this. We're going to discuss the debate between, what is it? ASP. What is best? Is it best to sell a few items at a high sale price, or a lot of items at low sale price? What do y'all think? Well, in today's video, you're going to get to hear that discussion. You're also going to get to see all of these items that we have sold. NikkiT probably fuss at me for something that I did wrong, but we're going to have a good episode. And if y'all are interested in something like this, give it a watch, a subscribe, a like, do comment. We'd love to hear y'all comment and let us know where you stand on the ASP debate. And you ready to get to packing?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So we're going to get to packing orders, and actually, NikkiT is putting her shoes on. She's holding it all up because we got to. We don't have all day, but we got time for NikkiT to put her shoes on.
Rev was rushing me.
I'm not trying to rush NikkiT. I'm just trying. It's Monday, and y'all, I've already had a great day today. Today is Monday. Had a great day of ministry in the church. Just had a great time. I need that one, baby. That's first order. A lot of 3 Shelly West vinyl records. Here's 3 of them. Went to Jason for $11.97.
Did you pull the S's?
No S's have been pulled. This vinyl record here sold for $11.97 plus shipping. This is a part of a load of vinyl records that we got. One purchase, a lot of vinyl records, mostly all country. And so that $11.97 is out the door. Best of Duke Ellington, Daniel Poe. Daniel purchased this. Most of the items that was at the beginning were actually inside, so I had to wait on NikkiT to get to doing her portion of the pulling. The Best of Duke Ellington and his famous orchestra. This vinyl record went $9 plus shipping. I'm sure you've noticed that there's a little bit of a theme here. Little bit of a theme. Not very high ASP so far. I mean, $11.97 and $9. I mean, come on, Rev. That's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to have a much higher ASP. So, NikkiT, do you want to pick a side? Do you want to do that, or how do we want to do this? You want to pick a side?
Pick a side.
All right. Let me tell you the debate of ASP. There are resellers.
First of all, what does ASP stand for?
Average sale price.
Oh, okay.
Average sale price. ASP is average sale price. That means you take all of your items. If you have 10 items that have sold for a total of $100, NikkiT, your average sale price would be 100 divided by 10.
Well, yeah, it's 10.
10, that's right. Would be $10. That is your average sale price. If you take all the items that you have sold and you average those out, that is your average sale price. So most folks would say an average sale price, got me all discombobulated, of $10 would be no good. Why? Because they want the ASP to be higher than that. There are resellers here online that will tell you that they want their average sale price to be around $50. Now, why would they want their average sale price to be $50? Well, I'll tell you, it's because they don't want to ship a lot of stuff. They don't want to store a lot of stuff. but they want to make a certain amount of money on a few, they want to make the highest amount of money on the fewest number of sales, which would be a higher ASP. So, NikkiT, would that be good? Come on now, be honest.
I mean, of course, I guess
Yeah, it'd be good. Doggone, everybody wants to sell one item for
everybody wants to do
$10,000.
that, but I don't know if I agree 100% that that would be a sustainable business model.
Uh-oh, NikkiT just said something. She's already got into number one. Penny Ford, this vinyl record is a bolo for $5 plus shipping. Horrible ASP. Doesn't make sense, Rev. Why in the world would you sell a $5 vinyl record? That is going to destroy your average sale price. It makes absolutely no sense. But y'all, NikkiT just brought in the first negative towards those that want to have a super high ASP. Now, obviously, everybody would like to sell fewer number of items and have a higher per item sale price so that they would make the same amount of money for a lot less sales, a lot less items being sold. That is very much.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah, who wouldn't? That is very much the goal for all of us. We want to find items that sell for $100. We want to find items that do that. I mean, obviously you want that. Y'all, this $17.07 Frankenstein the Mockster number 8 vinyl record, number 8 comic book. This 20-cent comic's pretty good one, not too bad.
I feel like most eBay stores, though, or even those at Crosslist, you survive off of your bread and butters, which don't typically have a very high ASP.
ASP, that's the average sale price. That's right. So NikkiT is once again hitting all around the point that is important to make about these who have the goal of having a higher average sale price. They want to raise that number. They want fewer items to store. They want to pack fewer items, and they want to get the same amount of money. That is a valiant goal. We all want that. But the problem, which NikkiT has pointed out, the problem is it is harder to source $110. No, it is harder to source 10 $100 items than it is to source $110 items. It is much more difficult. If it was not difficult, of course we would all do that. That would be our goal. Our goal would be to buy, $10 $100 items and sell those over selling $110 items. You'd have the same amount. It'd be less work, less listings, less packing, less all of that. Obviously, that is a goal. This is a $10 Barbie doll. That's the reason I came up with the $10.
I'm assuming it's not always this way, but I would also assume if you're aiming for the, $100 plus every time, that yes, it's gonna maybe cut down on your shipping and everything, but to me, your cost of goods has potential of going up because people don't generally sell items. Like some do, now some do, not saying everybody doesn't, but most people I have found recently, especially in our experience, garage sales kind of have an idea of what they have, and that $100 item is not going to go for as cheap as the $10 item.
Obviously, it wouldn't. The $100 item.
So your cost of goods would go up.
Your cost of goods would go up, yes. But I was just looking at the point that it is harder, and it doesn't matter. It's harder. It is more expensive on the buy-in cost to do that, to find items that sell for $100 is a whole lot more difficult than it is to find items that sell for $10.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just common sense.
Yeah.
So.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to throw you off. I was just thinking out loud.
I don't know where I was at. NikkiT said something in a video we put out today. This Stone Ponies, Linda Ronstadt, featuring Linda Ronstadt, sold for $15. So Jim, we got these coming your way. This one coming your way. So obviously everyone has that goal. We would rather have a closet that holds all of our eBay inventory than having a warehouse that holds our eBay inventory. We'd rather have higher priced, small items that are easy to ship. But friends, those are not very easy to come by. So what happens is when you start in this game, of reselling, you want to find, $100 baseball gloves, $100 vinyl records. You want to find $100 items. But I'm gonna let you in on something. $100 items are more likely to be returned. Why? Well,
because they expect a $100 item.
Yeah, they're expecting that VHS to work. Now, y'all, I went last video.
Or they're expecting all 4 Santas to be new.
Yeah, a couple of videos ago, I think, we looked at and talked about some returns that we had received. One, I wasn't getting back. Y'all, that Anna Lee Christmas elf there sold for $22.50.
I should have put that by your bedside before we sold it.
No, you shouldn't. I don't like that rice. So we, obviously we didn't we sold a $100 item and it got returned. And y'all, I went and got it this morning. It came in the post office. I saw and I was like, I'm gonna go check and make sure. I bet that thing works. So I went down to the post office, got it, and I was on the way back home. We got a curve here in our community coming from the post office back here to the house. We got this sharp curve, and I'm going around the curve, and I look up, and there's a car, not all 4 wheels, but sure enough, 2 of them. Is a long ways over into my lane, and I take the old eBay wagon and swerve it, and I run into a sign with my mirror, bust my mirror. That home chicken just kept running. I mean, that homeboy just kept going. It didn't bother him not one little bit. He just kept on riding out.
In your mirror, you couldn't see that coming?
I couldn't. I couldn't see him coming. I seen him leaving in about 15 different fractions because it busted my rearview mirror.
Rev didn't catch my joke.
I didn't catch her joke. That's right. Y'all can hear her probably better than I can. Y'all, this here Snap-on bag right here sold for $12. So this bag right here sold for $12. What was I going? Oh yeah. So I get the thing home. I get the VHS and I said, I'm gonna test it. If this thing's working, I'm gonna go on and relist it. As is going to relist it. I put that same DVD in that had worked on the picture, and guess what, y'all? It wouldn't read it. So something happened on the way. Either when he had it, of course, I believe it probably just happened banging around going down the road, and it did not work. So what the person said was the truth. I refunded all of his money and apologized again. Told him it worked before, but it sure enough wasn't working now.
We sold a bunch of these record lots.
Yeah, I listed a whole bunch last week. And got a whole bunch of them to sell, which is good. What was I saying? We were talking about average sale price.
You were talking about the VCR. You got it, refunded it.
Got it, refunded it. But you're going to get more returns. You're going to get more, buyers are going to be very stringent on a $100 item where they may not be all that hard on a $10 item. That's one way of looking at it. Y'all, we sold. Now, Brandon, you know who you are. Our finds for you, treasures we found for you. That's his, I think it's his eBay name, Brandon. I apologize. It's Treasure Our Finds for You is who we're shipping it to. Brandon is his name. So Brandon, we sure enough appreciate you. Appreciate you. He bought a bunch, and then I just looked on my app when I came out after printing the labels, and Brandon has bought more. So, and tomorrow, Brandon, I'll ship out more of these vinyl records. So NikkiT is going to pull them, and I'm going to try to turn this up, and NikkiT is going to show them.
Is this the
John Coltrane?
Oh, okay.
John Coltrane, $50.
Oh.
Blue, Full Force.
Yep.
Judas Priest.
That's the Judas Priest Unleashed, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on. Can't get this doggone thing. Stay. Judas Priest Buddy Holly. Crickets. Judas Priest 2125. Buddy Holly 712. Red Piano. 850.
Piano Red.
Piano Red. I'm sorry. 850. Booker T and the MGs.
Okay, y'all, that scared me. Goodness.
Booker T and the MG is $12. Jimi Hendrix, $10.56. And then I think we got one more. And then Shades of Deep Purple, $25.50.
Okay, so shades goes with that one.
Yep. All of these are
So
going, y'all, that is a pile
it is a bunch of records.
vinyl records, and we're not gonna be able to put it in that.
Nope.
I'm gonna get a 13 by 13 by 5 box, and we'll have it. I don't know why. I guess we got the wind blowing a certain way that causes that to flip around.
I don't know, but Rev.
I hit that paper, y'all, and the bejesus came out of NikkiT.
It scared me. I wasn't ready for him to like.
All right, so back to our topic. Of course, average sale price. Everybody and their brother, everybody and their mother wants to sell items for $100 or more. We want to sell less items for the same amount of cost because we ain't got to worry so much about shipping. I mean, obviously that is best. So why do most resellers like Rev and like others that may be watching this channel, why is our average sale price less? Picking up some of that paper that I pulled down. Look at it. Rascal rolling down again. Go turn that fan. Aim that fan down. See if that'll help. So why would our average sale price be a whole lot less? So why do we do it the way we do it, NikkiT?
No, I mean, I'm assuming I know. Like I said earlier, I think it's a lot to do with the bread and butter items that are much easier to find, much more abundant than the $100, $200, $300 items.
It is easier for us to sell $10 items than it is for us to sell one $100 item. No, it is easier for us to find, most certainly, it is easier for us to find $110 items than it is for us to find 10 $100 items.
This is an interesting question to me. I just thought about it. Would be, on average, if you were to look at your sales, on average, how often do you sell a really high ticket item? Like, you may have several listed in your store, but those also, to me, tend to be buyers that are a little bit more niched, depending on what you're selling. So what is your average sales of high dollar items per month?
Some people have an opportunity, and however they're sourcing, they are able to find higher dollar items. And obviously, if you could find higher dollar items that don't, that you can source, that are not high return, obviously you want to list those first, you want to get those sold. That makes nothing but perfect sense. But in our area, it is much easier for me to find, to list, to store, and to sell vinyl records. Now, y'all, some of our vinyl records we have sold as low as $4.50. But I can sell 10 of those $4.50 items probably quicker than I can sell some $45 items that we have in our store, because they're readily available, they're easy to list, they're easy to store, they're easy to ship. So for us, it makes sense, for me, maybe not so much for NikkiT, it makes sense for me, Margot Smith. It makes Margot Smith.
There was somebody I thought that bought 2 lots of these together.
Not this one. I think John just bought Margot Smith. Margot Smith, lot of 7 vinyl records. This Margot Smith went for $15 plus shipping. We can find vinyl records readily available. So that is the reason why I don't mind listing these lower ASP items, because I enjoy them, number one.
There's a faster turnover.
I enjoy listing them. I enjoy the process of selling them. So that's why we have a ASP that is not as high, and we can readily find them. We can get them shipped in and shipped out the door really, really quick. Any other reason? I'm sure y'all have some that are just jumping out at y'all. Do y'all have any other reasons? Or NikkiT, can you think of any other reasons why we would sell lower value items at a higher volume?
I think that's why I kind of questioned or said what I said a minute ago is I wonder if there's a larger customer base for the lower ASP items than there are for the higher ASP items.
Supply and demand states that there will actually be more availability at a lower priced item and more people that are willing to buy it.
Yeah.
So the average sale price of those go down.
Yeah.
And they're bread and butter, like NikkiT has said. Y'all, this is more of a niche type deal.
Yeah.
This is a Halloween Mickey's Haunted House. This sold for $55 plus shipping. So we're gonna get this packed up and make a lot of noise with this paper.
Like,
you can go.
It's like for example, I'm pretty sure that what's in this box here we need to sit down and fix is it's a cuckoo clock.
Yeah.
And like cuckoo clocks, I mean, of course you can find them at different sales, but those tend to be those much higher priced items going out the door. And like, it was going to take a specific buyer that was looking for this item and was willing to spend that kind of money for the item.
But guess what happened to said item?
They pulled on the chain.
It was like a $400 cuckoo clock.
Yeah.
And when they unfurled it, I had it wired, I had it set a certain way so that the chains wouldn't come off. And when they unpacked it, of course, maybe I didn't give a good enough explanation of how they should have done that. When they unpacked it,
the weight detached, right?
Yeah, the weights were not attached. I put them in another box.
Oh.
It came off on the inside. So now I need to try to fix said, very high dollar item,
Yeah.
and then try to resell it again, which is
Yeah.
rather difficult. And of course, I hadn't done it. They usually take more time. There's a lot of reasons those higher ASP items are high priced, and why there's only a few listed, because they're harder to list.
Yeah.
And you get them returned, a whole bunch. All right, next we sold a Sawyer Brown vinyl record. Sawyer Brown vinyl sold for $11.40. Sawyer Brown. Boy, that don't say 19. Well, I was saying 1980s. I'm looking for a number, y'all. I don't see it. That looks like 80s. That look like 80s to you, NikkiT?
Yeah. I'd say 80s.
I would say 80s or early 90s there, that Sawyer Brown. But it sold for $11.40. So my advice to you as a seller is, of course, when you come across a $100 item for $5, buy that rascal and sell it. We do.
Yeah.
It's not like we're opposed to high value items. We want to sell them. We want to sell them and find them and move them on down the road ourselves. But the kicker is we're more likely on every weekend, every yard sale to be able to find an abundance of things that are lower priced. Vinyl records, we find a lot of vinyl records.
You don't say.
Yeah. The new sound Joe Maples, this here is $7.60.
But even in the vinyl records, we have purchased thousands of vinyl records, and we have had a handful that are like super high dollar records.
Yes. So while we are searching and to make it available for us to find those high dollar vinyl records, we buy a lot of low dollar vinyl records. Now, could we just take those and just toss them out the door and throw them away and say, well, we don't want to list those? Yeah, I used to just put them in a corner and let them stack up. But now, because we have List Easier, it's much easier for us to list them. And now they're selling, and there's so many of those selling, it is very much worth our time.
Yeah.
And
the cost for a lot of these is minimal. You're talking 25 cents or less per record once you get them all here and you realize how many you've purchased. They're very minimal in cost, and they're very easy to ship. So even if we're only making $8,
they're really hard to ship. They're difficult to ship. You get a lot of returns. People don't like them. Y'all don't need to say it. If y'all find a deal on vinyl records, just call Rev and I'll
Rev's nose grow right now.
Yeah, I'll stop by and get them. Y'all, we sold these two lots to Steve, Sylvia and Carly McLean. Sylvia, there was 4 of them, went for about $12, and Carly McLean went for $34.97. So getting these shipped on down the road. And look, that was even lower ASP. So I didn't want to sell them as individuals onesie twosies. I sold them as a lot
bunchies.
and got $60.
Yep.
What'd you say?
As a bunchies.
I sold them not as onesies, twosies, but I sold them as bunchies. And when I did that, I got $60 for those two vinyl records, and Steve will be happy, and I will be happy he got them.
I got a question for you.
NikkiT has got a question on camera.
Would you be a low ASP item or a high dollar ASP
Girl,
item?
you know me. You know me. You're going to find me in the discount bin. You're gonna
Rev
find...
would be a high dollar ASP.
Yeah, oh, high dollar. That's what you're saying. I hear you, girl. The singing churchman.
He requires coffee in bed every morning.
I don't require,
he
but I get
is a bougie ASP.
I am spoiled and highly favored. What wondrous love, the singing churchman. This vinyl record here went for $8 plus shipping. We're singing this Sunday, by the way. Somebody,
Say that again.
either me or you and Reagan, or
we actually had a request
for you and Reagan.
Yeah.
To sing what?
It is well.
It is well. So my wife and my daughter are singing "It Is Well" this weekend at the Porterdale Baptist Church, 11 o'clock on Facebook. On our page, y'all will be able to hear them.
I don't know why he felt the need to put all that information on there.
Joseph here bought a bowl. What is that? How you say his name?
How do you? Boss.
Old Boss Skaggs here. He went for $6.50, but I got him in some vinyl records where we sold some that were $100,
yeah.
$200 vinyl records. So guess what? Now I'm just milking it. I'm just getting it a little bit more out of that lot every time it sells.
Yeah.
So you tell me, what is your goal? Do you? Yeah. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't look. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I don't believe I've ever looked and said, what is my average sale price? Because I sell items at the rate that they sell for, and I'm happy when they sell. If it's a $100 item that sells for $100, hoorah.
Yeah.
If it is a $5 item that sells for $5, hoorah. I'm happy about every sale. I'm not going to be disappointed that I got a sale for $5 and didn't get one for $100, because that $5 item was worth $5, and I'm happy to get it. So that's the way I look at it. Y'all, this is Edwin. Edwin Crenshaw has asked that we pack this once again for his wife online. 'Twas the night before Christmas, the carolers. Edwin's an awesome guy. He's watched a lot of our videos, been watching for a long time. I think he has a YouTube channel, Our Mobile Home. I'm going to try to put it, if I remember, Edwin, I'm going to try to put it down. But Edwin, we sure enough appreciate you for the purchase there. Hopefully your wife enjoys this vinyl record. He, like me, enjoys vinyl and loves spinning them. And it's Christmas season, and that's a good old Christmas vinyl he's going to be able to spin for his wife. So I hope she'll enjoy it. We thank you so very much for buying it. Brianna bought two right behind him, both of them $8 a piece.
Which two? Is that
America
the Beatles?
And the Four Tops.
Oh, no, that's the stack.
Yep. So what is your goal? Do you have, are you like me and don't really care? You just sell items for what they sell for, and you're happy when you make every sale? Or are you intentionally trying to find items that have higher value and passing up items that have lower value?
I don't know if there's necessarily anything wrong with either way that you do it, because I think, to me, reselling is one of those things. You do what works for you and what you're able to do. You may have a source that is able to keep you in those high dollar, fast turnover items that are desirable and people are willing to pay money for, and that's amazing. And
just call me and let me know their name. That's all you need to do.
But I don't think other resellers that don't have that, don't compare yourself to that, because just because your ASP isn't high doesn't mean your reselling's not working. It's obviously, if you're making sales and you're bringing in that profit, you're doing exactly what you should be doing.
And enjoying yourself.
Yes.
If you are enjoying yourself, my old man sells virtually nothing but Hot Wheels. And that's because he likes Hot Wheels. And he got enough money, he could sell $1,000 ASP items every day. He's got time, he don't work. I mean, he works, he don't have a job, he just does stuff around the house, and he has rental houses and all this. He's got money coming out of his ears,
Yeah.
but he chooses to sell what he likes, and that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Sell what you like. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Do this thing the way you want to do it,
Yeah.
and don't worry about it. But if you have an average sale price that you'd like to get to, tell us. I mean, we would love for our average sale price to go up.
And you can even share in the comments, like, if you want to give like a brief, what is your plan to make that happen? Like, how do you plan to make that happen? If you have a certain number in mind, or because there might be some others that are going to read and learn from you, or we may even pick up some notes from you.
Thunderbird here, $6.87. I tell you what, it'd really be easy to get your average sale price up to $1,000. Can I tell you how to do that? You cancel everything in your eBay store, cancel it all, and have one item that you go out and find is worth $1,000 and sell it, and do that once a month. Your average sale price is gonna be $1,000. But friends, that wouldn't be no fun. That wouldn't be no fun at all. Maybe it is. I believe some folks have more higher average sale prices because they only have a little bit. Some folks do it while they're at college, and they, you know, they don't have an abundance of space to store stuff. So they go and sell high dollar Nike shoes or high dollar trading cards. However it is that they do it, and that works for them. That ain't Rev and NikkiT, because Rev likes vinyl. He likes to sell vinyl for $10.20 that have songs of the Western birds. I mean, who else is going to sell that except somebody like Rev?
I think reselling, there's certain things in reselling, of course, that people would say is one size fits all. Like the quality of what you sell, the quality inventory you buy. We all know there's those foundational things you probably need to do to help your reselling business work. But I think beyond that, to me, reselling is not a one size fits all umbrella or outfit, if you want to put it that way, because everybody does it differently.
Do you, boo?
Yeah.
And don't worry if you say I can't do it like that. Man, we ain't trying to tell you this is the only way to do it. This is just the way we do it.
This is just our business model that works for us.
See, some folks will say, Rev, why in the world are you going to sell a $5 vinyl record? Well, y'all, that's an Ernest Tubb vinyl record. I could have thrown that $5 record away, or I could have listed it on my eBay store, and Adam could have found it in Wisconsin. And Adam could have been like, man, that joker's got a $5 Ernest Tubb. I've been looking for that vinyl record. And if I'd have thrown that $5 away, I wouldn't have made that 57 cents after all said and done. And Adam wouldn't have got that vinyl record. Now, there's something in old Rev that is excited that Adam got that vinyl record. And I hope he likes it.
Yeah.
He gives me a negative feedback, I'm going to be ticked off. I'm going to take it back. But y'all, I don't mind that. Didn't take me no time to ship it. Didn't take me no time to list it. And I got a few dollars back. I'm good. Bing Crosby, Frank Sinatra, 12 Songs of Christmas. NikkiT, we sell a lot of Christmas.
And I need to go pull all that stuff off the shelf in the garage, and I need to test it and list it.
Listen to her, y'all. She's saying all this she needs to do, but she don't know Netflix came on yesterday.
Netflix came on with what?
we got some shows we're gonna watch, but we do need to get that stuff listed.
We do.
I'm not opposed to it at all. I want that White Album over there.
Didn't she buy two? Pretty sure she got two.
Francis only bought one.
Oh, for some reason I thought Loretta and...
The Beatles White Album is numbered, so it's an early pressing. It's not the highest dollar pressing, but y'all guess what? I'd love to sell all $50 vinyl records. We sold 2 of them today. But if that's all we sold was $50 vinyl records, we'd have had 2 sales for $100. We would have missed out on all these others. I could sell higher ASP, but it would mean that I'd stop selling these lower ASPs, and I just don't want to do it. Oh, Daniel here. Daniel got Loretta
and Conway.
Yep. The very best of Loretta and Conway. This one went for $8, $8 plus shipping. So y'all, if you have time, put it down in the comment section below. What is your goal? What would you like to do? I'm sure everybody would say, I'd like to sell, I'd like to have higher ASP, but maybe not. Maybe you're saying, hey, Rev, I'd like to start selling more volume. Usually when you sell volume, you have a lower ASP. This Frank Sinatra Cycles vinyl record sold for $8.82. I believe old James Henferstay, I believe is his name. James sells that cat. I mean, he's got a basement full of all media. I mean, he's like Rev in overdrive when it comes to his inventory, and he sells a lot of lower ASP items, but he sells in such volume, he still does good. So you can go even further than what we go, sell even lower ASP and still get by and still be a reseller, still enjoy yourself, still have a good time. Ain't a thing in the world wrong with it. 10 cc's here sold for $7.50 cc's.
And some may say, I mean, I guess an argument may, like we've said a bunch before, we are part-time resellers. So our need to drive up our ASP is not as large as, I guess, somebody who maybe does it full-time, who may need to aim for a higher ASP because that is their full-time income.
Yeah.
So that also could be said. You may be in a position where you need a higher ASP, or you need to strive for one because of your situation.
Yeah. And that situation could be not only what you need to come out, but what area you have to store the stuff. So you need to find specific items that are smaller, that sell for more.
Yeah.
I mean, there's all kind of reasons that you would need to do that. We're in a sweet spot when it comes to the vinyl records because we sell so many. Every weekend I'm about to go purchase, I try to purchase as many as we sold the week before. So I can take those empty spots that have sold and fill them up with new vinyl records.
So our empty doesn't stay empty.
So, but I don't need any more space. I mean, I can look over here.
Y'all see my face?
NikkiT's enjoying herself. I got 1 through 10 right here, and I can probably put another 150 vinyl record here. So that means I've sold probably 100 vinyl records out of just this location in the last 2 weeks.
The shelves in our guest room,
they're not full.
Look like poor cows, the way that they're arched, like their whole,
they've been holding on, baby. I pray for them all the time.
They are at a dip now.
They got a little cow belly. Old Montrose, jump on it here. This one sold $5 plus shipping. Very last one, a $5 vinyl record, super low ASP. But guess what? It's out the door. I made probably $1.50, $2 on that vinyl record. They're happy they got it for $5. I'm happy I sold it for $5, and I ain't complaining not one bit. Yo, we took a picture, and NikkiT's holding. I got this little old light bag right here. NikkiT's got 2 more. So y'all, we got a 3-bag and a 1-box day. We got to go to the post office. Y'all, we had a little average sale price discussion. Hopefully the debate is one that you have enjoyed. We're happy with our average sale price. Yes, we'd like for it to be a little bit higher. We'd like to sell higher dollar items, which everybody would. But y'all, we're not going to be upset when we sell a $5 vinyl record. Somebody got a deal. We got it off the shelf. NikkiT gives me opportunity to go buy some more the next weekend. So it's a win-win for everybody. So y'all, we have sure enough enjoyed making this content today on this Monday. We, of course, sold about $1,000, not counting the ones that were like lots of 19, lots of 20, but we sold about 50 total listings, off of 50 total listings. So that was great. We're honored to be able to do that. We hope to sell more. Those of you that watch and have bought, thank y'all so very much. We got more to pack tomorrow that we'll get done for y'all. Y'all are truly a blessing to us. And as always, we know no way of closing out any of these than saying deuces. May God bless.
Bye.